Hello YouTube friends, and welcome to this Wip Chat where we'll be doing a kit down and chat. So I have my leftover drills from the, I don't know, rainbow bridge, rainbow staircase, I don't know what you will call it, but I have plenty of drills left. So we will kit those down. So first and foremost, welcome to my channel. My name is Mia, and if you're new here or if you're coming back here, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I really love the people who want to come and see my videos. It means the world to me. It really does. So yeah, just thank you. And if you're new here or new to diamond painting and you don't know what a whip and chat is, WIP, it stands for work in progress, and chat, well, that means that I'm gonna chat your ears off for a while I kit down this kit. So yeah, this little bag here I use for my, trash drills, the drills that I had to remove from the drills I could use because they're, they have knobbly bits. Or in this kit, I actually experienced a lot of, colors that weren't supposed to be there. So all things considered, this isn't really a lot. I mean, no, I have some that, have grown together and stuff like that, but it isn't really a whole lot. So since I made my Sternnebel from Diamond Painting Deutschland, Star Nebulae translated to English, I have learned to save my trashy drills, in case something happens and I need to contact the seller, anything. I have learned to save my drills because, I mean, they sometimes need to see that their drills aren't perfect. But this one is really just, because most of them had a wrong color. So I will be using my Bella Art de Nicole tray that I got from Mary Making Crafts. It is a smaller, I think this is one of their medium or large trays. I'm not sure, but I like it. I never used the spout or the stubber because it's not very nice to hold on. It, does wrong things to my hands. So let's get going. So how are you all? Please tell me down in the description box. No, down in the comment box how you're doing, because I would like to know. You're my friends and I'm your friend. So let's have a conversation. Tell me how you're doing. Oh, and welcome to December, people. It is official. It is the Christmas holidays. So how far along are you in your preparation for Christmas? Us, well, it's gonna be a small Christmas this year because Christmas evening in Denmark we celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December in the evening. So we will have David's mom and his sister and his brother out here. So it will just be the 5 of us. Yeah, because last year we celebrated together with Rosa and her parents and her grandmom on her mother's side, and then my parents. So this year we need to spend Christmas, well, not need, we want to spend Christmas with David's family. Then on the 25th, we will have a lot to do because on the 26th, I think you call it Boxing Monday or something in America. Here it's the second day of Christmas. We will have a Christmas dinner for the entire family on David's side. We will be, I don't know, around 25 people. So that is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of people in our house. It is the first time that we will have that many people in our house since we moved in. And I'm actually looking forward to it. We were supposed to have that Christmas dinner last year, but because of the you know what, we canceled it because the numbers were rising in Denmark last Christmas. So we didn't want to bring, you know, together a lot of family who live in different parts of Denmark. And we also have several elderly in our family. Some of them are now deceased, sadly, so we won't see them this year. Well, we won't see them anymore. So I'm a little sad that we didn't get to see them last year because, you know, this year they're not here. So, yeah. But, you know, it is sadly what happens as people are getting older. And, you know, the generation of David's mom and the rest of the generation in David's family, they're all closing in on 80, you know. So they're not youngsters anymore. And sadly, that is, you know, the way we all must go. So, well, I'm looking forward to seeing those that will be here. As I said, we will be around, I don't know, 20, 23, 25. And we have 2 young girls in the family. There aren't a lot of kids in the family anymore. The kids in the family are grown up. They're all over 18. But David's cousin had kids late. So his daughters are 7 and 4. Yeah, I think that she turns 8 next year and 5. I mean, they're growing so fast. So, yeah. 15, yeah, 7 and 4. They're growing up so fast. It's amazing. And they are very lively girls. I mean, we're going to have to tell them, you know, that the kiddies aren't toys, that they need to leave them alone and let them come to them. Because I have heard little stories here and there, saying that they aren't always, you know, very good with their own animals at home. And that's not going to happen here, you know. Our cats are my babies, and I will not accept that anybody is treating my babies poorly. I mean, Rosa is always very respectful with our cats because I taught her that from the day she started coming here. And the daycare that she goes in also has a dog. So she knows how to behave around animals. In Denmark, we have these little daycares where there's only one adult and then 4 or 5 kids. It is, you know, to give them a homey feel. It is in the daycare's private home. Yeah. A lot of people choose that, or they choose the bigger daycares that is usually together with a kindergarten. So the kids can go from daycare to kindergarten when they're old enough, usually around 2.5 to 3 years old. That is very different from kindergarten to kindergarten. In Denmark, kids don't start school until they are 6 or 7. Most kids start in school when they're 6. In grade 0, it's called. And then they have to stay in school until 9th grade. They can choose to stay and take 10th grade. And then they go to, you know, I think the closest comparison would be something like high school. That is when they are 15 or 16. And then they stay 3 years at high school, and then they can go to university. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that is how you would explain it. So, yeah. So, yeah. Other than that, for Christmas, then on the 28th, we're going to Singapore, which is down south. We're going to visit David's uncle and his girlfriend. They just moved in together. They've been together for about a year now. And oh, they are so cute together. I really, really love his new girlfriend. I mean, it's sad that David's aunt died and everything, but I'm happy for him that he has found somebody else to spend his life with, you know. People are not, human being isn't made to live alone, you know. So we're going to see their new apartment, which the funny thing is their apartment is bigger than our house. Well, I think maybe about the same size if you count our conservatory and David's workshop. But I think it's amazing, and I can't wait to see the new home. So yeah, that will basically be our Christmas. David has to work until the 23rd. He will be home in the wee hours of the 24th. So it will be a busy day. I assume, I don't know, but I assume that David's sister will show up, you know, after midday and help out a little, but mostly we will be done at that time. You know, if we find a bird, because usually I make duck or goose for Christmas, and this year we have a duck shortage in Denmark because there was flu virus amongst ducks in Denmark. So there is a lack of ducks, and I just hope that I can find one. Otherwise I need to find something else. Maybe I could just cook regular chicken or something and then call that Christmas dinner. I don't know. We will have to talk about it. And then we make, the day before I make something, you know, you take specialty rice and cook them together with milk, and then we eat it. It's called risengrød. Sort of like, you know, rice. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Grit, rice grit maybe. And we eat that, and then I make a lot of it because the next day I need to make something called, the easiest translation would be rice pudding. You mix the leftover rice grit with a lot of whipped cream, and then you mix in a lot of chopped up almonds and, you know, some vanilla sugar and bitter almond essence and stuff like that. And then you have this, I don't know, rice pudding. It's called risalamang. And we use that when we have had our main course for the Christmas dinner. Then we put one entire almond, but without the peel on it. We put that down in the bowl that we're supposed to eat that night, and because we're only 5, it will be a small bowl. And we put in this whole almond, and the lucky one who gets it in his or her portion will get a little gift because they got it. It's tradition in Denmark to do it like that. Some, when they have younger kids, uh, have a lot of presents, and then the kids under 18 get, their own. I have always thought that, that was cheating. I remember my grandmother on my dad's side did that. Every kid, whoops, had their own almond in their rice pudding. And I was like, that's not fair. I mean, and it doesn't learn kids that, life isn't fair. Even kids has to learn at some point that they can't win every time. And if you teach your kids up to, I don't know, I can't even remember when they stopped. I was old. I think I was 10 or something before I didn't just get the almonds. I mean, you have to teach them that you don't win every time, and there's also some fun in enjoying other people winning. For me, I love to see who gets it. I mean, I rarely win anything, and I'm okay with that. I have luck in love. I have David. So I don't need to win a lot of things. Sometimes it would be nice though, but especially with all the amazing giveaways in the community sometimes. But I don't need anything. So I always enjoy seeing who gets the almond, and to be completely honest with you, some of the gifts that people have chosen, especially years and years ago, was these little weird, gifts. It would be marzipan, I don't know, some little trinket. But today in the family, we usually give chocolate, or I don't know. It's something that everybody can use, which is good. I mean, in my family, when I was a kid, we usually, when it was only my parents, my brother, and I, it was usually a board game, because then we had that, during Christmas days, we would have that game and to entertain ourselves with, and the guests that we were having maybe, because usually the entire family on my father's side would get together during Christmas. So it was nice to have a new game. Yeah. So yeah, the food is important for Christmas. That is why I like Christmas. I love getting together with good food and a lot of, conversations and stuff like that. It has been years and years since I told people that I would not buy Christmas presents anymore, and I would not receive Christmas presents anymore. The only one I buy Christmas presents for is Rosa, because she's a child, and so she's the only one getting presents. And usually we get a photography of her, a photo of her, which is basically everything I need. If a kid, the parents of a child wants to make me happy, give me pictures, school pictures or pictures you have taken at home, something. Put it in a frame and give it to me. It will make me so happy. And it's basically the best thing you can give to me is pictures of children. Children I know, of course. But yeah, that means way more than any material thing. So yeah, I think I was lucky because I told people that I wouldn't receive presents anymore, and I think the same year David said the same, because we had looked at each other and like we don't really need anything, you know. Today, most people have money enough to buy what they need. I mean, the little things that we need, we usually buy. You know, if we have some music that we want, you buy it when, you know, they release it. The same with the book. So I don't really need presents, because usually there are smaller presents, you know, to keep the amount of money that you have to spend for gifts, to keep that down. We would have, like, you know, around 200 Danish kroners per gifts. And for some years before I said stop to presents, we had this, that we would get one big present for everybody, and then we could, you know, wish for a bigger thing. I loved that, because then I would be able to find, you know, a bigger thing that I needed, that I wished for, and then I got that for Christmas. That is way better than a bunch of little stuffs, you know. I am so sorry. I need to pause the video because I have to go to the little house. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Usually when my body tells me I need to go to the, you know, the little girl's room, I should have gone 5 minutes ago. So my body is weird like that. Yeah. So the big presents, I really like that, but even, you know, after a few years, I had difficulties finding things that I wanted. So I've told people that, yeah, this stops now. I don't want presents anymore for Christmas. And yeah, I think David said that the same year, and also David's sister. She agreed, basically, we don't need anything, you know. None of us are rich or anything. Like, you know, I'm on disability. And I think for a couple of years back then, I had no income at all. David basically provided for me. So it wasn't that we had lots of money. We just, you know, didn't need anything. So, yeah. And then I think maybe the year after that, the rest of the family said, yeah, okay, this is a good idea. And since then, when we celebrate Christmas with David's family, it is basically, you know, we enjoy each other's company, make good food, and just have you know, a nice Christmas evening. We dance around the tree, and we talk and play games, and, you know, basically just enjoy a quiet evening with each other. So yeah, and even though that there are no presents under the tree, we can still, you know, sing Christmas songs or hymns and dance around the tree. So that is a good thing. We don't need presents for that. So yeah. Speaking about the Christmas tree, we have put up our Christmas tree. There's no decorations on it yet because 5 cats and Christmas decorations on the Christmas tree. Yeah, it would all be pulled down within a few days or something. We have issues enough with Pelle. We have a plastic tree because, you know, some years ago, I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, we decided to buy a plastic Christmas tree to save, you know, the trees. I mean, we found it a little silly every year to buy a new Christmas tree, have it inside for, I don't know, maybe a week, 10 days tops, and then we would chop it down into, I don't know, pieces, and throw it to the recycling station where they take garden trash. it was like, that is a waste of a Christmas tree. So we decided to buy a plastic tree, and we spent a good amount of time looking around because many of these artificial trees in Denmark, the quality isn't the best. I mean, you can see that they're plastic, and we wanted to find a tree that, from a little away would look real. And we did. We found a beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree. And, most people are like, oh, that is such a beautiful tree. Where did you get that from? And then we say, oh, it's fake? It's not a real tree? And I'm like, no, it's plastic. And people are surprised until they come in closer and can see, that it's not fake. Well, that it is fake, that it's not real was what I was trying to say. Yeah, so that's nice. I like that. So we save the world a little by not cutting down a Christmas tree. And yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't, overly expensive either. It was a good quality. And just last week, a Facebook friend were looking for recommendations, and I showed her a picture of our tree and sent her the link. So maybe she will get an artificial Christmas tree as well soon. I mean, more and more people do it. I know that Americans have done it for a gazillion years. To be completely honest, I don't really like, when they have different colors. I mean, a Christmas tree is supposed to be green. It's not supposed to be pink or white or I don't know what else colors I have seen out there. But that is just me. That is my personal opinion. And if you feel different, yeah, you. But that is just me, So all the drills are in baggies again. I need to see 17, 18, 15, there. So yeah, all the drills have been kitted. Down, up, say what you want. There you go. And I usually save these, even though they're not the best quality, just in case, that some drills will fall off before I get to sealing them, because with these cheaper kits that I bought from AliExpress, I have to seal them. Otherwise, the drills will fall off. I even had to seal my kit from Diamond Painting Deutschland that I just finished. It had been almost finished for a very, very long time, but I missed a lot of colors, and they sent them to me a while ago. Well, very long time ago. But I was just so angry at it that I didn't feel like finishing it. So I did that right after I finished this kit. And the glue on that canvas is horrible as well. So I had to seal that kit as well. It is still drying, and I will take a picture of it when it is done. So yeah. So yeah, what else? This video won't be very long, I think. But I think it's okay. My videos don't have to be very long every time, right? So yeah, I think this is it for me today. I hope you will do all the YouTubey things before you close this video. Like like it and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And if you want to make me a comment, please do so. I really enjoy to read the comments you make. So please like, subscribe, and comment, and then I will see you all in my next video, or I will see you on my live this Sunday the 4th of December at 1 p.m. EST, Eastern Time, and 7 p.m. Denmark time, European time. So hopefully I will see you on Sunday. Okay. Bye everybody. Take care. See you.